Hello everyone and welcome to YouTube Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of JessBCreativeCardiology. This is our first YouTube Tuesday here of September. David and I were away last week celebrating our 23rd wedding anniversary, and so we took a nice tropical vacation somewhere a little warm, spent some time on the water, got a bit of sunburn here even though I did fully lather up with my sunscreen and a high SPF, but apparently I did not reapply it often enough. So did get a little bit of a sunburn, but I have a nice tan otherwise. And it was nice coming home to some beautiful weather, and it looks like we have an awesome streak of sunshine and clear skies for the next week. All right, Ziggy is trying to get out there. I got the door open. I don't know why she can't just go out. Anyways, welcome. By now, you should have received your new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog in the mail if you have shopped with me. And it is also online now. Shopping began last Wednesday, so 6 days ago, there on September 4th. And so many exciting new products, including some products that aren't actually itemized in the catalog, but you may have noticed that there are a few kits pictured. For example, on page 11 in the catalog here, it shows some of the different kits collection that you will find online. Stampin' Up! Releases 2 kits each month. These are completely different from Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a month-to-month subscription, and you get a sneak peek each month, which, by the way, today is the last day to subscribe for the September Autumn Kit, which has whimsical die-cut leaves, little snails, fun little woodsy elements. All right, it's gonna be super cute, but that is Paper Pumpkin. Kits collection is released monthly, all right, and you do not need to subscribe. These are all available while supplies last, and the more popular a kit is, then the longer it sticks around. All right. Hi, Karen. Hello. Yes. Oh, you've gotten a couple of kits. I love the kits because they are great for when you need a quick card, grab it, make it, but you can also add your own spin to it and embellish it, make it more, it does, you know, so it's a little bit of everything. You can have quick and simple, or you can use it as the starting point to get super crafty. But I love what's pictured here in this catalog is this little box. And you might be wondering, what is that? So today I'm going to share with you the new Card Keeper Kit. Hi, Luann. Yes, we had a great anniversary. It was so nice to get away, relax, enjoy some sunshine, spend a little time in the water in the warm weather. It was great. And now we're back, and I'm like, what's for dinner? You know, what are we gonna do? Back to reality. Oh well. So what I was excited about, I got my new catalog order. This just came out last week. This Card Keeper Kit actually fits in one of the traditional kids collection boxes. All the kids collections come in here. They are all inclusive, including the card keeper. The only additional items that you might need to add would be your bone folder for scoring your cards and some scissors, right? Your paper snips. All right, other than that, everything else is in here. So I am excited to share that with you. Let me go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera so that we can put this together and make a couple of the cute cards. All right, so flip this around quick. All right, so it's hard to believe that we are 9 days into September already. I do have a host code here for September, and I actually have a little ordering special. I am doing a drawing for every 10 orders of $50 or more. I am going to do a drawing for a $50 shopping spree and a half price item. And so out of my row of 10 thus far, I need 4 more orders of $50 or more before I can do my first drawing. All right, so go ahead, use my host code QS2XC6QB. You enter this in the online, so you go to stampinup.com or you follow my links here through the video description. If you follow my link through the video description, it already has the host code associated with it. But if you just go to stampinup.com, in your shopping cart, there is a place to add a host code, and this is where you would type that in, and that helps associate your order with me as your demonstrator so that I can share my perks with you, such as send you my free tutorials. And I also am giving away for everybody who orders $50 or more, I will send you a free new embellishment from the mini catalog. All right, so new embellishments, always awesome, as well as you get an opportunity to win a $50 shopping spree or a half price item. So be sure to check those out. Make sure you are subscribed as well to my newsletter. Again, all those links are in my video description. Okay, so the card keeper kit. All right, so when you go online and you check this out, all right, it's gonna look something like this, and you're like, whoa, how does that box fit in this little one? Well, I was super excited about that. I did unwrap the contents from the shrink wrap last night so that I could show my team on our team meeting what this was. But yes, oh, great for gift giving, absolutely. And yeah, you can do whatever you want. Oh, the boxes, yes, you can recycle the box too after you after you got it. But what I do like about these is they do come with full color step-by-step instructions. All right, but with the box, what's really cool, so this will all be shrink wrapped, this top portion. I'm going to take that out and show that in a minute. But check out what is down in here. This is the actual card keeper. It is folded into the lid, and how gorgeous is that? So I love that we have both style and function here. I mean, who wouldn't want a pretty box with this gorgeous blue foil sitting on a shelf in their craft room? Love it. It is sized, if you're wondering what size this is, okay, so it is 6 1/4 inches by 8 1/4. So 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, which means it will also, even though the cards that it comes with are the traditional 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, the kit will actually fit 5 by 7 cards in here as well. So I love it. This is the box. It's all, the box is gorgeous foiled too. It's all folded up here nicely. Okay, you just kind of unwrap it a little bit, and then you fold, I think I have it upside down. It's kind of like those little soft-sided boxes. If you have any of the cube storage, whether it's for like IKEA or Target or something, they have those little soft-sided boxes. That's kind of what this is. And you can see the inside has got these little blue polka dots. And then we also have these are the flaps to close the box. All right, and let me show you here. They already have the tape on them. So that makes it super easy, okay, that the tape is already on there. So again, it's all inclusive. So you don't have to add anything else to it. Okay, so I'm going to start one at a time. I'm going to kind of turn this on its side and use my arm to prop it up. And then I'm going to peel the bottom, the tape off of the long part here. All right, pull that up into my box. All right, get it into position. All right, you can even set it back. All right, set it back on here so it's all square. All right, so that you have something flat to put that on. All right, and then just press that into place. If you have bigger arms or shorter arms, use your bone folder. Stick that in here, okay, and you can just burnish that sticky line. All right, and then you're going to do the same thing for the others. You can use the spatula end here of your take your pick tool to reach in there and remove the adhesive from the side. All right, and then again, you just fold that up into place. And it's all ready to go. And you're going to do the same thing. I'm going to rotate it just so that it's a little bit easier. Okay, so use that spatula end of your take your pick tool. It slides right in there. Love that thing. Okay, and again, just press that up into place. All right, and then you have your card keeper ready to go. The lid fits on the top. Oops, come on, get the lid on. There we go. Okay, it is a nice snug fit there, and it looks really, really nice. So what other things come here in the kit? You can actually put the whole thing here in the lid. All right, that works too for starting with. And you get all of these inserts. So we get, how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 6 inserts, little file folders, okay? They're not folders, but little file dividers to fit into your box. And you're thinking, well, these labels are white, so you could label them whatever you want. But in the rest of the kit contents here, we actually have some labels. So we've got different gold elements, vellum, die cut sentiments, the cards themselves. This kit makes 10 cards designed as 2 each of 5 designs. And they're really pretty. Okay, there's the labels. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, and then all of your envelopes. It also comes with your adhesive. You've got dimensionals and glue dots in here too. Okay, so you can choose, because there are, like I said, there's 6 dividers. They are front and back, so you can use them however you like. And you've got all of your different occasions here. So somebody had mentioned to me, and maybe it was the way Stampin' Up! Advertised it, because when they released this kit last Wednesday, they also released a holiday card kit as well. All right, so somebody had told me they thought this was a holiday kit, and so I'm here to say that no, the Card Keeper is an all occasion kit. There is nothing holiday about this. The second kit pictured here on page 11, that is designed as a holiday kit. And then there was an ornament kit that was released as well. But this Card Keeper is all occasion, and it's up to you. You can choose whatever sentiments you want. You can use the dividers, or you can not. All right, you don't have to do that. And then when it comes to holiday, they have labeled that as seasonal. Okay, so is there a sympathy section? Love and support. I would think that sympathy would fall under love and support, which I would also put maybe encouragement under love and support, or there's even a miscellaneous. But the nice thing too is that you could also write on those what you want. I would use a black, like a fine tip Sharpie for that. So let's go ahead. We've got, let's see, I want to put these in alphabetical order. And all right, I'm gonna hang on to that first. Okay, if you're like me, if you want them in alphabetical order, really you can put them in any order. I looked in the one here pictured on the Stampin' Up! Site, and they've got special occasion listed first, then seasonal, then thank you, miscellaneous. So it's really up to you how you want to organize, although I am like an alphabetical person, and I store my stamp sets alphabetically. I do all of that. So I think I will do the last one. I'll do thank you. I'm going to put that at the end. All right, just so I can show you how to do that. And then make sure that these are lined up. So I want one going left, middle, right, and then again left, middle, and right. So I'm going to put my thank you on this last one. Okay, just right across the edge there. And then it's nice and ready to go. Okay, so you have your labels. I'm going to stick those in the box here. It is big, yes. So Linda, it's very different, and it's gorgeous. Look at the detailing on both the cover and the side of the box. It's really pretty. So like I said, it's okay, so it's 6 inches, 6 1/4 inches deep, 6 inches high, and then 8¼ inches wide. Okay, so essentially think 6 by 8. All right, so you can definitely put in bigger cards. All right, you can put your 5 by 7s in there. And just to give you an idea, let's go ahead and put some envelopes in there. Okay, and just get these ready to go. Because I was kind of curious to see how many cards I could fit in here, because even with the dividers, I've got a ton of room here. And I like that they're not like super loose flapping around. There actually is some nice stability to this. Okay, so we can put our, just gonna stick my envelopes in the back for now. All right, and then make one each of the cards. So our first design here, we've got the aqua and the polka dots, and then the second card design is this really pretty flower, and they have, can you tell that's got gold foil accents on the inside as well. Hello, my hubby. Okay, so again, the only thing that didn't come with this is the scissors, your bone folder, and I do recommend to take your pick tool just because it's super handy. It's like the Swiss Army knife of crafting tools. It's got your spatula end, has your pokey end, right, your paper piercer, and they just switch and lock into place. It also has on this end, I've got the die brush here, which is if you are using die cuts and maybe you have intricate little pieces, you can rub this die over and the paper pieces will fall out. But you can also unscrew that, take that out, and then there's a putty end that you can put in there that is great for picking up like little embellishments or sequins or little things like that. So, like I said, Swiss Army knife of crafting tools there. That is called the Take Your Pick tool. Okay, and it does have a protective cover for the end. All right, so we've got these, and let's go ahead. I'm gonna just lay out the pieces that we need for this. So for the polka dot, we need a couple of these pretty die cut leaves. So again, I love that this is all occasion. All right, the sentiments say thinking of you, just because, and then there is a happy birthday in there. But the nice thing is you have several sheets of embellishments. You also have on here sentiments in Dutch, French, and German. So if you have friends that speak other languages, then you can pass some of those extra pieces on to them as well if you like. Okay. I do wish they would come out with sentiments in Spanish for the kits. I would find that useful. The French ones, my cousin teaches high school French, and so I share those with her. And then I have a team member who is originally from Austria, and she has family living in Austria and Germany, and so I give her the German sentiments. She likes to use those to send cards to her family and friends. So for these, we need a couple of leaves. Now these are nice. These are die cut foil. The back side is white or a natural color, so you could color these, you know, different colors if you want. And then we just need one for this card. And we've even got some vellum pieces in here. And I know it's hard to see on the camera, but the vellum pieces do have like an embossed stitching on them. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it super simple. All right, and just show you how quick and easy this is, because you can always like step it up and make it as complicated as you want, right? But I know for a lot of us it is nice just to have something quick that you can actually make a card with these kits faster and easier than running to the store and then trying to pick one out, right? And then at the store, I mean, unless you buy one of those little 99 cent cards, cards are like $8 a piece now. When I worked at Hallmark, yes, I've been I've been in the card industry for a long time. I actually worked at Hallmark. That was my first, I guess you could say, my first real job that wasn't babysitting. But I was a Hallmark girl. And back then, cards were $2.99. And, and people thought they were expensive back then. Now they're like $8, $9 or whatever, you know, especially if you get ones that have like the glitter or anything on them. But a homemade card is just, it's so much more meaningful. All right, I love that. So for our sentiments here, I've got, oh, and there's even a happy for you. There's several of these. Okay, so happy for you. Best wishes. Oh, let's see. I don't think I saw how many different sentiments there were. So we have thinking of you, happy for you, best wishes, just because, and the happy birthday. Okay, so there are 5 different sentiments that you could use on the cards. All right, so you really could have a whole variety of different occasions. All right, so anyway, I think I want to do best wishes here on this fun little floral card. So we're gonna put dimensionals. Again, these come with the kit. All right, so we're gonna put a couple dimensionals here on our sentiment pieces. Is this gonna confuse anybody if I just kind of make 2 at the same time, because they're so easy, they go together the same way. All right, so you put your dimensionals on your sentiment. Okay, and then we are going to go with the little foil pieces here. Okay, and of course you want the foil side up, and you are going to use the little glue dot for that. Again, the take your pick tool comes in super handy. All right, peel those little dots off, stick it right there. They've even got a little circular end, so you know exactly where to place the dot. Okay, let's do, this card has 2. All right, just slip that right under there. Okay, oh, we got an extra one out. There you go. Take your pick works good. Clean it right up. All right, and then we've got some, this one has a vellum piece. So on this one, we are going to be careful to place, so they actually have us placing the words on the vellum first, so that when you flip the vellum over, okay, so put your sentiment onto the vellum first. All right, then you can put your little gold foil piece, slip that right up under there, just give it a pinch. Okay, and then when you flip it over, because vellum you can see through, all right, and we don't want to see the little adhesive bits on the front of our card. So you're going to use this as a little template. Grab those glue dots, okay, and you're going to place them on the back of the vellum behind the sentiment here, okay, so they don't show through the front. All right, so you're gonna put a couple of these on here. You don't need a ton. I'm gonna put 5 on here. All right, just right behind the sentiment piece. 1 right in the middle, so 5. Okay, so that's all you need for the back of this, and they're placed strategically so that you don't see them peeking through the front. Okay, and then if you have a fingernail, you can use it. If not, again, use your take your pick tool to just peel those little backing pieces off. All right, your glue dots are still there. Okay, and then this goes right in the center of your card. You can put it up a little higher if you want. You can do it down, or you can even turn it horizontally and put it on like that. All right, so I'm gonna put mine about equal distance from the top, the left, and the right. All right, and then just kind of press it into place. There we go. Our first card is done. All right, then I compare this one with my envelope. Do this pretty. The colors in this kit are really nice and bright. So we have, and it does give us a little list here on the back. So the yellow is crushed curry. The pink is flirty flamingo. The shades of green are old olive and mossy meadow. We have some blue, night of navy, and then the light aqua is pool party. Ooh, my favorite colors. All right, so got that one in here. Best wishes. You can go ahead, decide where I want to put it, and add that into my little card keeper there. All right, so for the next one here, we're gonna do that same thing. Okay, so I've already got my dimensionals on the back of my sentiment piece. We are going to put some glue dots on the back of our leaves, and then our gold foil pieces are already ready to go. All right, again, with the take your pick, it's so much easier. All right, peel these off, top of the leaf, and then one on each side, left and right there. Okay, I guess I said top, but I have it upside down, so there's the top. Top. All right, left, and then to the right. Okay, just like that. So with these, we're going to arrange our little leaves first. Okay, we're going to arrange these towards the center. So the first one is going to come up towards the left. The next one is going to go opposite that. All right, the stems aren't touching like that. I guess you could, but they're more kind of like overlapping like that. Okay, and just make sure that you're staying within your card. You don't want to fall off the edge. Okay, so once you've got those into position, all right, you can actually, there's two different ways. You could put the glue dot on the back side and place them on there. I'll show you both ways, okay? So if you put the glue dot on the back of the gold leaf, all right, then what you're going to do is kind of position this one. I want to say like towards the center, okay? All right, and then the same way. But the other way it would work, because I do have glue dots on the front, is that I'm gonna kind of you can overlap a little bit if you want, so kind of down towards the bottom. All right, so they're opposites, but then peel these off, because then when you stick your sentiment on the top, all right, you could also kind of pop those onto the sentiment and tuck them in after. All right, so you can put these on any way you like, but how cute is that? Just really, really pretty. All right, and you can't go wrong with flowers and leaves and little golden accents. Definitely nice for all occasion. And then again, you've got your matching coordinating envelope here, all ready to go. So your cards and envelopes fit in there perfectly together. All right, we even have we had the thanks. So we have birthday, love and support, miscellaneous, seasonal, special occasion, and the thanks that I had stuck on there, okay? Or again, label them however you want. So this fits 10 but you could easily fit. So like let me fold these. All right, so let's say you were putting your 10 cards in here. All right, that's not gonna take up much room at all. So I would say you could easily fit 30 cards in here. Okay, let me take a stash. I have another 20 cards right here, 20 swaps. All right, so 20 swaps. If I were to add envelopes in here with all of them, then I would say with the dividers, then yes, easily, comfortably, 30 cards and envelopes fit in here, okay, which is pretty nice. Now, again, depending on the bulk, all right, most of my cards here, these are swaps I received. So most of these cards have a little bit of, you know, not a lot of bulk, but they do have some dimension, multiple elements to them. Aren't they pretty? Ooh, love this. All right, so pretty. And then even the cards that we just made, these have, again, not a lot of bulk, but they do have a little bit of dimension here. So yes, I'm going to say comfortably 30 cards with envelopes fit in here really nicely. The cards with the kit and the ones I'm showing are your standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But again, you've got lots of room, lots of height here. So you could put 5 by 7 cards if you want to make the larger cards. Your 5 by 7 cards will fit in here. Your slimline cards will fit in here. So it really is a nice storage option for your different greeting cards. And I was thinking how nicely it coordinates with our card organizer. All right, so this is called the Card Keeper. The awesome thing is it's only $25. I think that's a steal. It's $25. It is item number 164377. $25. That includes the Card Keeper and the supplies to make the 10 cards with the envelopes, okay? And then you'll have leftover die cut bits. But to go along with the Card Keeper, we also have the card organizer. All right, it's called a birthday card organizer kit, but you don't have to make birthday cards, okay? What this is, it's a spiral bound, and this sorts essentially by month. Again, you could do that for different occasion, or you could even use it like as a coupon sorter. This one also comes with, I believe this one, it comes with 12 cards, 6 each of 2 designs. But while this one has pockets in between, okay, in between each flap is a pocket, you can't hold as many in there, right? Because it's gonna get like super thick. So I would say these items work really well together, because then you could sort your cards by occasion, and then as well as have your spiral bound organizer, which you organize by month and date. So if you know that Jessica and David have their wedding anniversary on September 3rd, you could take an anniversary card in the September pocket, but you could keep your extra anniversary cards in your card keeper. Does that make sense? All right, so good to have both. I love these kits, love when they're versatile and all occasion. And yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you give that a try too. Or, you know, you don't even have to use the dividers. You could just designate this as your box for holiday cards, or your box for sympathy. Or honestly, I make so many cards that I use. I have different boxes for all occasions, because I'll have like 50 thinking of you cards, and I go through thank you cards a lot. David's always asking me for thank you cards and things like that. So I don't usually keep my stash. I try to have to replenish my stash of thank you cards more often. But yeah, so you could use a box. Even if you have a lot of cards, you could do a box for each occasion, right? And for $25, it's so pretty. And like Luann said, great for gift giving too, right? The cards are simple enough that Even if, you know, say you have a friend that's not super crafty, but you could make up the cards ahead of time and gift it finished like that. I've had friends, customers who have done that, who have gifted a completed card organizer and things like that. So lots of different uses. I'm folding these because they do fit into the box better when they're folded. Okay. You can even designate a section in the back for your extra unfinished cards and envelopes, and then tuck all the extras back in there. So let me organize the little papers. Okay, I've got these all nice, smooth. Okay, all my extra little bits here. All right, I'm going to tuck them inside the instruction flap. Okay, and then that will fit here inside my box. Okay, and then I can put the lid. What did I do with the lid? Put the lid on, and there you go. Yes, Nessa, that's a great idea. She said she makes batches of sympathy cards, right? Those are the hardest to make. I hate making sympathy cards, right? Because it's a sad occasion. But that's a great idea. Make batches when you're not upset, and that way you have them on hand when you need them. I totally agree. I think that's a great idea. Nessa's anniversary and sympathy are her most used. Yep, absolutely. Anniversary, sympathy, I go through a ton of thank you cards. And then I love sending thinking of you, like encouragement cards as well. Yeah. Okay, just reading through your comments here. Luann's talking about the putty end of the take your pick tool. And she says she uses it to pick up papers from the floor, and then she doesn't have to bend down as far. All right, I love that. I've been working on a little project of like product tips and tricks. And Luann, I'm definitely going to add that to to the list. Use the putty tip to help you pick up items off the floor. Great idea. All right, love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing the new card keeper. Okay, again, you can kind of see it pictured in the catalog, in the new mini catalog at the top here on page 11. Okay, do you have to go online to find the item number? So what you can do, all right, I have the item number handy. All right, so you can write this down. It's number 164377. It's $25. However, if you are not watching this video and you're wondering, but you've got your catalog handy, there is a QR code. What this means is if you take your phone or a device like disconnected. Okay, hopefully you guys are still there. Not sure what happened, a little bit of a glitch. But I was saying that if you have your phone or your iPad, you open the camera icon. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm trying to show this. All right, and then you hold it over that QR code. All right, and I don't know if you can see, but there is a little yellow box that is popping up, and it says at the bottom of my screen, do I want to open that? All right, you can tap that, and it will automatically bring up the kits collection. So it will take you directly to the kits collection section of the online store where you can see all of the available kits here. Okay, so what that is using the QR code that is here on the kits collection page of your catalog. So that is a handy thing to know, because throughout the catalog and even throughout the annual catalog, you will see different QR codes. That's what these little funny looking little boxes are. And again, if you hold your phone, your iPad, a device connected to the internet, use the camera and scan that code, it will pop up with an internet, a website link that you click on. It will take you directly to that section of the online store. It will take you to a video things like that. So I hope you find that helpful. Great question. Okay, let me see. All right, so I think we've got everything. Glad you enjoyed seeing this, Linda. Karen, have a great afternoon. Thanks for popping in on your lunch break. All right, so Nessa says she also makes cards without a greeting and includes like a baggie of different greetings. Yeah, so that she could, that's why this card kit would be great, because it comes with all the different sentiments, 5 different sentiments included in this kit, all ready to go. So if you wanted to make up the cards, then if you were gifting it, the recipient could just pop on whatever sentiment they wanted. So yeah, I hope you found that helpful. Thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon. Again, go ahead, grab your kit. I do imagine this will be popular. So make sure you grab it here before it goes out of stock. And use my host code QS2XC6QB. If you order here in the month of September, $50 or more, I'll send you a free embellishment, a free workshop of the month card kit to follow along with my monthly video. And you'll also get your name in my drawing for the $50 gift certificate or the half price item. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you this Friday. We're back to work this week. No vacations in sight for a while. So, so thank you. And we'll stamp with you soon. All righty. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.